$1 billion idea, a charismatic young entrepreneur, and promises of revolutionizing healthcare. Elizabeth Holmes and her company Theranos had it all, or so it seemed. But beneath the hype was a house of cards, built on lies and deceit. What went wrong? How did a once celebrated visionary become one of Silicon Valley's most infamous figures? Today, we uncover the tragic rise and fall of Theranos and the cautionary lessons it leaves for all of us. Elizabeth Holmes was born in 1984 to a family with a storied legacy. Her ancestors were inventors, engineers, and influential figures, instilling in her an early sense of ambition. From a young age, she aspired to make a mark on the world, famously declaring she wanted to become a billionaire and change lives. Holmes enrolled at Stanford University to study chemical engineering, but her sights were set far beyond academia. Inspired by her own fear of needles, she envisioned a world where blood tests could be done with just a single drop. Fast, painless, and accessible to all. At the age of 19, Holmes dropped out of Stanford to start Theranos. She claimed her invention would revolutionize the $76 billion diagnostics industry. Investors were intrigued. The idea was simple, yet groundbreaking. A portable device capable of running hundreds of tests from a tiny sample of blood. Holmes exuded confidence, modeling her persona after Steve Jobs, down to her black turtlenecks and deep voice. She promised not just innovation, but a revolution in healthcare. By 2014, Theranos was valued at $9 billion, and Holmes owned half of the company, making her the youngest self-made female billionaire. High-profile investors, including media mogul Rupert Murdoch and former Secretary of State Henry Kissinger, backed the company without fully understanding the science. Theranos struck deals with major pharmacy chains like Walgreens, aiming to roll out its blood testing devices across the country. Holmes appeared on the covers of Forbes, Fortune, and Time, heralded as a visionary. But as the company grew, so did the pressure to deliver results. Holmes maintained a veil of secrecy around the technology, citing the need to protect trade secrets. Employees were told to stay in their lanes, and questions about the science were dismissed. Critics who voiced concerns were silenced or pushed out. Holmes's charisma was undeniable. She had a unique ability to inspire trust, painting a utopian vision of a world transformed by Theranos technology. Investors, employees, and even the public were swept up in the dream. But beneath the surface, cracks were forming. In 2015, whistleblowers within Theranos began to speak out. Former employees, including Tyler Schultz, the grandson of board member George Schultz, revealed troubling truths about the technology. They claimed the devices didn't work as advertised, and that the company often relied on commercially available machines rather than its proprietary technology. Journalist John Carreyrou of the Wall Street Journal began investigating Theranos, publishing a series of damning exposés. Carreyrou revealed that Theranos's blood testing devices were unreliable, often producing inaccurate results that could endanger patients' lives. Holmes and her legal team fought back aggressively, threatening lawsuits against whistleblowers and journalists. But the evidence against Theranos continued to mount. Federal regulators from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS, inspected the company's labs, uncovering violations that posed immediate jeopardy to patient safety. Walgreens terminated its partnership, and investors began to pull back. The media frenzy turned from adulation to scrutiny. Holmes, once celebrated as a trailblazer, became the subject of skepticism and ridicule. In 2016, Theranos voided 2 years of blood tests and faced multiple lawsuits from investors and patients. The following year, the company was banned from owning or operating a lab. In 2018, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, charged Holmes and her former COO, Ramesh Sunny Balwani, with massive fraud. The pair allegedly deceived investors by making false claims about the technology's capabilities and financial performance. Holmes settled with the SEC, agreeing to relinquish control of Theranos and pay a $500,000 fine. But the legal troubles didn't end there. In 2022, Holmes stood trial for criminal fraud. She claimed ignorance, blaming Bhawani and asserting she genuinely believed in her technology. However, the jury found her guilty on multiple counts of fraud. Holmes, once a billionaire, now faced years in prison. Theranos officially dissolved in 2018, marking the end of a company that once promised to change the world. The rise and fall of Theranos leaves us with profound lessons. 1. Transparency matters. Secrecy may protect innovation, but it can also hide deception. 2. Ethics over ambition. Vision without integrity leads to disaster. 3. Due diligence. Investors must look beyond charisma and conduct thorough vetting. 4. Speak out. Whistleblowers play a crucial role in exposing fraud and protecting others. Elizabeth Holmes' story is a cautionary tale of ambition unchecked by accountability. It serves as a reminder that true innovation must stand up to scrutiny. The tragic fall of Theranos is a story of dreams gone wrong, but it's also a wake-up call for industries and individuals alike. It's a reminder that success built on lies is ultimately unsustainable. What do you think about Elizabeth Holmes' journey? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Tycoon Tales, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more stories of ambition, triumph, and caution. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.